insane NFT projects that are coming up. I'm Philip Kalinko. Next to me is Morland Mount, and this is the NFT show.
Back for more. We got some really cool projects coming up today.
For sure, Morland, you look freezing, mate. What's going on there?
Oh well, winter decided to come back. I thought it was spring, and we got about 6 inches of snow. So life in Canada, it's awesome. It's just awesome.
Wow. I feel cold. I feel cold just looking at you,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's no fun. I put off shoveling my driveway for the last 3 days because I was hoping it would just melt, but this morning I couldn't. There was a good 6 inches, almost a foot at the end of my driveway from the snowplow. So yeah, I had to get out and do a little shoveling, which I thought I was
Shame,
done
man.
with, but that's all right. It's gonna be in the plus. It's gonna be warm later this week, so that's life in Canada. It is what it
You know
is.
what's warm at the moment? Ethereum, my brother.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, Ethereum. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
Seems to be
crypto
moving.
market is going nuts. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love to see it.
yeah. If it carries on going like this, NFTs are gonna stop getting bullish. Always when the crypto markets go up, NFTs tend to go down when they go up sharply. So let's see what happens. Going to be interested to see if Bitcoin breaches 50,000. If it does, and it's going to have a hard time doing so, so it's a big if. If it does breach 50,000, I do think we will see a quick bounce to about 4,000 on Ethereum. Because typically, whenever Bitcoin is there over 50, ETH is over 4. So very interesting. If it doesn't breach that level, it could go down a bit. I mean, it's anyone's guess, but definitely interesting times on the crypto markets also.
For sure.
What do you think of
Hopefully,
my background?
oh yeah, you've kept working after Friday. You kept going when
Yeah,
we turned the
man.
cameras off. It looks really good. It looks really great. I
I
love
like it.
the I love the jukebox and the car. Yeah, it's great. It all goes really
Awesome.
well.
Yeah.
Ties the room together nicely.
Thank you. Thanks for your help on Friday.
No
Should we
problem.
jump into it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get
All
into
right.
it.
Our first cool project, and I must start with a caveat and just say that most of these that we bring you are super, super early, no Discord, stuff like that. So they've appeared on our radar quite heavily. So it's a good time if you're looking for whitelist to follow them. Let me do the same. Put on your bell notifications for these projects so that you can be informed when Discord does open. You can have a look here. Discord coming soon. Joined only March 2022, so this month. This is Lonely Pop. I'll start off just showing you some of the artwork. I really, really like it. These are just the previews that we have on Twitter. This is different sort of storybook type art, but there are a couple more previews here, and I really, really do like the artwork. There's a cool one.
It's always cool to see the fan art as well. I'm assuming these are some fan art pieces, potentially. Not this, but
I
the other ones,
I
maybe.
don't think so. I don't think
Okay.
so. I think it's them
No, not
teasing
not
a
that
bit.
not that one. Just like the other ones coming up that don't look the same as the PFP. But either way, when you see fan art, a lot of fan art, that means the project is popular, right?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's always a good sign.
For shizzle. So if you look here, followed by a lot of people that I'm following, a lot of notable people. The artist, if we just click here on Bush Robbins, we'll take you here. Got 11,000 followers, joined June 2020. The nice thing about Bush Robbins is that Bush Robbins is already on Foundation, selling some digital art. It's very difficult to get on Foundation. So whenever you see an artist on Foundation, it's very bullish. This is one of her Foundation pieces. If you have a look here, I'll make it bigger for you. It's like a movable piece. It's got a lot going on, sort of like my background at the moment, but very cool. And then if we actually jump onto the Foundation page, you can see here the other art. That's why I don't think what you were seeing is fan art. It looks like previous artwork that the artist has done.
Okay.
But if you look here, all of them, like 2.4 was the last sell price, 1.25, 2 Ethereum. On Foundation has 1,326 followers. Here's another one that we saw as well. So I do think it's her type of art and her style. But yeah, always very bullish to see a successful foundation artist, and that sort of like tells you that that the artist is known in the space. And the other really bullish thing about this is that it's created by OX Studios, and we know from one or two other upcoming projects that we brought you that OX Studios is the studio behind Three Landers. Um, and that has been a really good marker of projects. If you see that OX Studio is involved, straight away you can be really bullish on them. And for any of you that aren't familiar with Three Landers, it's currently sitting at a 1.57 floor price, even though the market is pretty depressed in the mid caps at the moment. The only thing flying at the moment are blue chips are flying, but everything else is sitting down. So they did hit a high of its high as about 3 Ethereum. If you have a look here, a couple of times, but they've been holding really nicely at this 1.5 Ethereum mark for the whole time since. So, it shows you what the studio is capable of doing. And I really recommend trying to get whitelist for this project when the Discord does come out, or if you see anything on here, because I could tell you now, not financial advice, this is going to be absolutely massive in my opinion. You've got the backing of OX Studio together with a really notable and unique artwork that's not a copy of anything, that really stands out on its own. And I really give it a chance to load. I really, really like it. There's so much going on here. Clean, different to anything we've seen before. So yeah, guys, keep this on your radar. Lonely Pop. Very, very, very promising project here.
I love the art. That right there is just I love it. Really good.
So much going on. I mean, it's got everything.
And it's different. It's not something that we've seen in the NFT space before. Like it actually looks like there's a personality behind it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know how some NFT collections, it's literally just the same thing over and over with different expressions. Like this just has so much character to it.
I think it's also the
really
props
like
around.
Exactly.
This one's all music, and that really adds that this is a funky chick, who likes music. And the one before with that guy with the glasses was a bit of a computer nerd. Yeah, I really like it, and I'm very, very, very bullish on this. Really, very
awesome. Like it. Next one, it's called the Squids. So this is a 2D pixelated project that's actually play to earn. So it's not launching anytime soon. We don't really have much information on any of that. It's a private Discord, so I couldn't get behind the scenes and see any announcements. But as far as I know, you have time to get involved, get on in that Discord, try and get on the whitelist. So it's 1,000 collection, a 1,000 piece collection and it's a Genesis collection. So that's going to be your ticket into whatever continues to unfold in their ecosystem. So the idea is that you would hold your squid, which is a genetically modified human, and your squids participate in mini games. So that's where the roadmap comes in. They'll be launching and minting the squids. The squids will then be able to play in the games, in the tournaments. They're going to have weekly tournaments, or monthly tournaments rather. And when that tournament is finished, you win rewards for being the last one standing. And then there's more to come as well as they build this out. So it's a really interesting way to look at a play to earn. It's not just one game. It's a bunch of mini games that you participate in, and you have a specific number of lives. Once those lives have run out, then you're out of the tournament. Right. So you do have to be strategic with it as you're playing through. You can't be reckless. Once those lives are gone, you're out of the tournament for good, and you won't be able to earn as much. So when you look at their frequently asked questions, they explain a little bit more about the tournament. So, sorry, it's not every month, it's every 10 days. My mistake. It consists of 5 mini games. So, as you're participating through the mini games, you're earning their token, as well as moving further on in the tournament. If you lose all your lives, you're out. So, I kind of like that. I think it's cool. In terms of the team, they have a fairly decent sized team, six people working on the project. Theo Gundy is the project lead. He's a French entrepreneur that has had a number of digital businesses. I did go to his Twitter to see if I could find any more information about those past businesses, but it seems that he just is really promoting this project. Uh, and I didn't find any LinkedIn or anything for them. So just take that with a grain of salt, I guess. I don't personally know who this is, and a quick Google check, I didn't find anything other than their Twitter. But they do have some software engineers, developers, which is all needed in this. So it's good to see that they've got that under control. But yeah, just another play to earn game, guys, that I think would be a good one to keep on your radar. Again, it's coming soon. We don't have any launch date information. Check out their Twitter, give them a follow, and yeah, try and get into that private Discord for now. And good luck with it.
Squid Game vibes.
Yeah, kind of that whole. I think that's what they're going with, the whole idea of survive the tournament and you win the cash type idea. So interesting how they do the tournament, though. We haven't seen a play to earn style with multiple mini games in a tournament format. So if you're an active member of that community, you have to stay on top of every 10 days. What's the tournament? What are the mini games coming out? It's not just the same thing over and over and over, which is cool.
Very cool. All right, another very early one, guys. Gangster All Star. Now, I make my bold predictions. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I actually think this is the next big project. I'll say it. I don't think we've had something like this in a long, long time. I'm extremely bullish on all the projects tonight, but this one specifically, I'm talking about Gangster All Star. So you're looking here. You've got 7,777 gangsters that are from 50 different gangs. The lead developer here is OX and sorry, and we'll just go here. So this developer's worked on a lot of notable projects, some OG ones as well, Anonymous, for those people who've been around for a while. Zen Ape, a more recent one, contributor to Cyberkongs, Etherrock, so really, really notable. You can see here, joined May 2021, 21,000 followers over here. And if you just have a look here, he's really involved in the space. This is an example of the artwork. Again, something very, very different, like a whole world going on in the sky, which I again really, really like. So if we jump to the artist here, Dwang, so just to look at the basic stuff, 14,700 followers, followed by quite a lot of people, joined 2021. There you see the same thing that you saw there. And then if we jump onto Dwang's Instagram, he's got a very, very big following here, 55,000 followers. He's also on Foundation, like the previous project, like Lonely Pop. I don't know if we'll find it there or not, but he is on Foundation. And if you go and you just scroll down, I mean, there's posts here from as long as 7 years ago. So Dwang has been involved in this type of art for a very, very long time. And has been building just this art. And it almost seems like accumulation of, the last 7 years of his work. But I do implore you just to go and scroll through here because it's really, really quite cool to see. But I mean, there's no official website at the moment. When you go through to the website, it's just a registration site, which I suggest that you do. It's register.gangsterallstar.com, and you just put your details in there. But there's nothing else that you can do on this website. So I try to take like register out and just go Gangster All Star, and there's no website up as of yet. Just do want to take you to his link tree, Dwang's link tree. You can see here, I mean, this is the type of vibe that I'm expecting on the website. And if you click here at the star poster, but I mean, how cool is this, Morland? I mean, the detail of this background is just, it's a whole scene, like a Hong Kong type scene. Oh, here's the foundation. Here's his foundation page. And you can see he's got a collection of one. It's just a poster for 2.5 ETH. They also already starting, which you'll see on their Twitter, they're already starting to work on physical pieces for this collection. And they've got two collections on OpenSea. The Universe collection is paused at the moment. And then the Gangster All Stars it says 50 bosses, you got 64, but some of them are the same. So yeah, I mean, you're looking here, this is going to go up to 500 when they do unpause this, but they've said they're putting a hold on this to launch it together with when they launch the full 7,777 collection. So it's going to be interesting to see, but you can see here how in demand these are since people have started hearing about this launch over here. Floor price has really, really jumped, sitting at 3.4, and even the All Star sitting here at 4.1. So these are the bosses, the 50 bosses, and all of the NFTs are going to be in one of these 50 bosses gangs. Definitely a whole lure going on here, a whole story. I really, really like the quality of the art. I mean, I want to open a couple of these just to show you. But yeah, I mean, really a whole story going on here. And I think it's going to be a very big project. And I think it's going to be a very interesting project to be a part of as they build out the storyline and the lure more. So there's one of them. And they're all quite unique. There's your other one. He looks a bit on edge. I don't know if I want to be in his gang. You know what I mean? He might... And so obviously you've got your sort of Asian inspired art, similar to your Azuki type, but in its own way. I like this guy actually. But yeah, I mean, just really, really excited about this one. The developer excites me, the artist excites me. Can't wait for Discord, can't wait for the website. Obviously bringing new stuff so early. We don't yet know fully the roadmap, and that's very important. We don't know mint dates, we don't know mint prices. That's very important. But what we have to go on, what I've seen so far, is very, very positive and something that I think is going to be massive.
I love it. That's 100% my style of art. I'm right up that alley. Nice find. Another really cool project that super early on and is a bit more niche. So this is for all of our music lovers out there. Check out Smiley Electric. So really small following right now. They only have 2.6K followers on Twitter. But the thing that is exciting about this project is the people behind it and their overall vision. So when you do go into their Discord, you can check out their Twitter. They just have some fairly basic posts, but when you do get into their Discord, you go through a whole process of selecting, what kind of music influence do you have? Are you just a music fan? Do you produce music? Are you a musician? Are you a singer? There's a whole checklist. You check which one you are. And then after that, you even choose which genres of music you like to try and customize a full tailored experience for you in their Discord community. So the vision is to create a place for music lovers to connect and inspire each other and grow and develop and really push their skills to the next level. So it's a source to find, share, create, and collaborate on all aspects of music, an environment for education and development where both community members and guests from across the music metaverse will teach, lead, and perform, an interactive space for up-and-coming artists, professionals to grow together, and a platform for them to share their work. So you go to their frequently asked questions, and it even says here, is this an NFT project? And it says, all will be revealed soon. Wait for it like a bass drop. So as of now, it's just a community. They haven't even necessarily said they're an NFT, but my bet is that they 100% are because of the people behind it. So the Brett Way, who are the project leads, the Brett Way, Brett Malowanowski, I believe is how you say his last name. He is a huge NFT YouTuber. We've done videos on his Magic Mushroom Clubhouse before, and we've mentioned him in passing in other episodes as well. His passion for the NFT space is unmatched, and he is really, really trying to build in the space, and this is where he wants to be. So the fact that he's behind this project, and that's ultimately probably going to get a lot of the Magic Mushroom Clubhouse holders behind it, and just the influence that he has will push this project on its own. So other than those points, I've got really nothing else for you guys. There's no website. If you are a music lover, if you're a producer, a musician, a singer, or just like to listen to music yourself, it might be one to check out. Get into their Discord and start making some connections, right? You never know who you're going to meet, and it could be your big opportunity to get that one song heard or create that music video for an up-and-coming artist or something. Whatever your thing is, this is a hub for music creators, which I think is really unique and something that we haven't necessarily seen yet. They don't even say they're an NFT project, right? So to me, that's great. Like we have people saying NFT this, NFT that, just to grab money, just to grab your money and split. They are saying from the get-go, look, our vision is music, creating a community, and oh yeah, there might be an NFT that's involved with this. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right? I like it. I think that's really cool. I'm not a music producer. I'm not I don't really have a musical bone in my body. I love to listen to music, but yeah, just one to watch, guys. Something special and unique in the space for sure.
Sounds very cool. Very cool indeed. Another cool one, Third Eye Club. So just to show you a bit of the art before we start. Pretty early, there is a Discord, but it's invite only. All right, so let's put this down and jump onto their Twitter. So if we have a look here, they have got 56,500 followers, joined December 2021. And there's another cool video here. I'll just show you, and I'll talk while I'm doing it because we can't do sound because of copyrights. This is obviously the artist. So it's going to be 2D characters. All of them are going to have this third eye on their forehead. And I really, I like that concept. We all know that the third eye stands for wisdom. And they're all going to have different traits also. So like you sort of saw, and I'll show you a bit more, there's humans, there's monkeys, skeletons, aliens, sunflowers, and much, much more. When I looked into the team, all I could find was Maru. He's the photographer and director, and seems to be the founder. And I would imagine that's the guy in that preview that I showed you. But there's not much more that I can find other than that on the team. I would really love to be in the Discord because I would imagine that there should be some more information in there. I have tried, and I just haven't been there when they've dropped the link. If we have a look here on the website, I have also been trying different passwords to get in. So I tried 3 hours, third hours, WGMI, Moon, a whole lot of stuff. I can't get in. But if you see here, here's the characters. You got your Frankenstein, your skeleton over there. Sorry, I can't pause it. But yeah, I mean, a really cool, distinct artwork, which is really, really nice. I also jumped onto Maru's Instagram. He's got a very big following, 46,000, art director, quite a lot of engagements and posts, and you can see the photography passion and background. So definitely a creative. I've looked through all of these photos, every single one, and I can't see the front of his face. So like the video, I would say that he's pretty much doxed, or semi-doxed, unfortunately. At this point, again, we are early, even though it's blowing up on Twitter, we are still early on it. But I do really, really hope that he doxes himself and the whole team doxes themselves, because I like the artwork, and I like the teasers that they've done so far, but that's really all that I've got to go on. Again, no roadmap at the moment that I'm aware of or that I could find. And don't know about the utility, but the couple things that we have shown you here, if that's your type of thing, like we've been saying, and I'll do the same, follow and put your bell notifications on, and let's see where this goes. So this is sort of a question mark for me, from the perspective that it really depends on what happens between now and launch. But if they make just a few of the basic right moves, such as doxing and a really decent, unique roadmap and decent, unique utility, this I could see doing really well. If they don't do that, I could see it not doing very well. So it does depend, but I hope they do those things. But yeah, something that I'm quite excited about, and I'm keeping a close eye to try and get in that Discord and ask the right questions. I'll also bring it back to you if I'm able to get more information, like I think I'm gonna, and then we can always be able to give a bit more of a better synopsis of it once I've had a chance to speak to the team and see the roadmap and utility.
Yeah, the art is definitely there. That's for sure. I really liked the art on that one. Okay, another play to earn one, guys, and another super, super early Battle Bound. So this is a game created by and founded by AAA gaming developers from Riot Game Studios, Blizzard, and Ubisoft. So three of the biggest game developers in the world, three of the devs from those teams have come together to develop this project. So I don't know who the devs are, which ones they are. All it says is founded by AAA devs from Riot Games, Blizzard, and Ubisoft. So that being said, as far as I know, they're not doxed because it's so early, right? There's no Discord. Their website has a timer, 2-day timer. I'm assuming it's going to be open more in those 2 days. They do have, and you put your email in for more information. But the founding team had experience on League of Legends, which is a massive game, Team Flight Tactics, Guild Wars, Overwatch 2, Evolve, Hyperscape, and Angry Birds. So some pretty popular games in here, some really top-notch games. So what it is a top quality game that's going to be play to earn. That's all we know right now. They have some cool artwork that they're teasing. These monster creatures. It looks really interesting. But other than those few things, we don't really know anything. They launched their website on March 24th. They posted this with their website link.
So they're a bit delayed. That's probably definitely the timer is for the website launch.
Yeah, or maybe it's well, I think this is potentially for that people to go to the website,
Ah,
put in their email,
okay.
and then go from there. But
Mm.
yeah, just the fact that it has these has a potential team of world-class devs on it. That's really bullish in the gaming sphere. We're NFT gaming. We haven't seen too many AAA games come out yet, so it'll be interesting to see what the game is, how it works. I'm assuming from these images some sort of monster battle, maybe monster catching game. I don't know, but just one to keep your eye on, guys. Go follow their Twitter. Um, just another super early play to earn game that I think could have some real potential if those devs are, who they say they are, and they've worked on what they say they've worked on. Uh, it has
I mean,
potential to be cool.
any of, as you say, as long as it's the truth, but any of those gaming studios alone is bullish, right?
Yeah,
Any of
yeah.
the three, to have all
It
three is quite a
doesn't
thing.
mean that those studios are backing them, but it does mean that those people had some really great real life experience at the best of the best game development studios. So for
Awesome.
sure bullish.
So yeah, I mean, there's positives and negatives with bringing you guys projects so early. As is self-explanatory, we can only tell you so much, but it also gives you the chance to follow and try get whitelist early. And I would be very surprised if the majority of these don't end up being really the big boys in the big mints in a couple of weeks or months or whenever they decide to launch. I see we have a bit of time, Morland. How about we go into the comments a bit and see what's going on here? What do you think?
Sure.
All
Let's
right, so I'm going to start at the bottom just because it's the one I'm seeing first. What do you think is the best things that a project can offer to owners of the NFT? So, look, do you want to start or should I?
well, I'll start. For me, right off the bat, first thing I thought of is whatever that holder is into, right? Like, um, you got to think of these NFT things not as just like a get rich quick money thing. Like, what is the business behind it, right? Like, if you're super into Gary V and what he does, owning a V friend for you is the best utility you could possibly have. So it all depends on what your interests are. We talked about just now a
Music.
music NFT, right? Like for some people, they wouldn't want that. For others, 100%. For me, I love gaming, right? So I look at the play to earn gaming utilities. I also like passive income. So some utility in the sense of staking or tokens or something, right? So it all depends on the person, in my opinion. That's what I think.
So I think that's incredible. I think that that's a really valid point. I think a lot of projects are trying to target everyone. And and I think what you're saying is exactly right. Stop targeting everyone. Do what you're passionate about. Let's say it's music, and attract music lovers and give them what music lovers want. Instead of trying to cast as wide a net as possible and trying to give everyone a little bit of something. So I think that's great. On my side of things, I think it doesn't matter what it is. There has to be constantly something for the holder to be excited about coming up. So there's always got to be something coming up. There can't be this dead time of no, So I always say you got to try and encourage or entice your holders that they to make them not want to sell, right? And how do you do that? By having something to look forward to. So obviously the obvious project is Board APR Club because they are the single biggest. And if you just think about it, they started off with a PFP, no roadmap, an undocs team, but it was a different ball game to what it is now, right? And then straight away they said, okay, guys, to reward you, we want to give you a free companion. They didn't even tell people. They just dropped it. You woke up and there was a dog, right? And we saw the same thing with CloneX, exactly the same thing. They also never announced when they were going to give their pod. They just gave it. Then the next was you could get a mutant at a discounted price if you're you a Bored Ape, right? The next for Clone X was, we're dropping you something else. This box, what is it? So they were using drops. But then if you look at Bored Ape's continuation, they've now gone into merch quite heavily, and people look forward to that merch. There's actually a merch drop today. They've gone into land now. They've gone into tokens now. So you as a Bored Ape holder, dare sell, because you're going to miss out on a land drop that's 2 weeks away, and you would have missed out on the token that you knew was 2 months away. So there's always got to be something coming. I personally like ETH. To be very honest, hard, cold cash, if you want to keep me enticed. And that's why I've actually been looking more at projects like Metaverse and NFT worlds, where you do get passive income for investing. Whatever they want to call it, they can call it. But in the end of the day, you get passive income. And that's ideal, right? So I do think Morland hit the nail on the head. It's got to be targeted towards the type of project and consistent with what that project is, but also always make sure that there's something coming up. That would be my best advice, right?
For sure.
All right, let's keep looking.
Uncle Leo had a question.
Yeah.
Any bottom projects you guys may be looking to enter into?
Leo, everything at the moment is at the bottom, except for the blue chips. The blue chips are flying, absolutely flying. There's a lot of good projects out there. Come into our Discord. I think Leo in our Discord. You know,
I'm not sure. I haven't seen a Leo. I haven't seen an Uncle
Leo. If you're
yet.
not in our Discord, come into our Discord. I'll show you once we've got it all sharing and whatever. Just as a very quick thing. Morland, have we got you?
Yeah.
So in our Discord here, we've got OG projects, older projects that are notable. Any of these are a good buy, all at different price points. NFT Worlds, Crypto Walkers, BearX, okay, Crypto Dabs, maybe not so much anymore. Starcats, they've got a launch coming, and they're very notable owners. Properties is 0.05. And they're coming out with their bricks soon. Rebelbots has got a lot happening very, very soon. They're quite high at the moment. I don't know if this is the bet entry, but they're still going to get higher, and so on and so forth. And on top of that, we've got notable new projects, the newer ones that have really done well. So you could always go to any of these projects and then look on activity on OpenSea and just see where they are compared to their high. But there's a lot of great projects, especially the lower to middle range. Entry point now is great. Obviously, a bear market, let's just say crypto continues rising, ETH hits 4,000 tomorrow, right? There's a good chance that NFTs will pull back further. So I can never say to you this is the absolute bottom. At the same token, the ETH could settle where it is now, and everything could start mooning tomorrow. So I really, really don't know. But I do know if you get in now and you're not just looking for a one-day flip, but you're looking for maybe a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, any of these projects that we say is notable or whatever, any good projects are good to buy now that are under 1.5 ETH. Doge Pound at 0.65.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're coming out with 3D Doges dropped. They're coming out with Diamond Doges, where if you hold your Doge, you get they're coming out with their token. They're coming out like everything is about to come out, right?
Isn't Lazy Lions doing a drop soon too for their cubs, their lazy cubs or something?
I think the Lionesses, is that
right?
right?
Okay. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I just saw something
that's
about
Q3, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But Lazy Lions is great, but Lazy Lions hasn't retracted that much. They've held steady at 1.5 ETH. Doge
but if they have a
Pound
drop coming, it might be a good time to get in.
Yeah, but 3-4 months. You know what you could do with that 1.5 ETH before
I
they
didn't know
start
it was
taking
3
off.
months. I just saw something. I thought it was soon.
I could be wrong, but from if memory serves me right, it's still a couple of months away. But Doge Pound, if you're looking at that price range, is a steal, in my opinion, at the moment. But there's a lot. Go have a look. Sneaky Vampire Syndicates, the same artist as Bored Ape Yacht Club, sitting at 1 ETH for the first time in a while, or whatever it may be. There's a lot. There's a hang of a lot there that's available at the moment. What else we got, Jim Morland?
We got a comment. Kiwami is going crazy. That new mint. I just saw it actually. Did you grab one of those?
I didn't. When did it launch?
I think just on a couple days ago.
I
Not
went to
long
bed
ago.
early last night for the first time in maybe 3 months. 10
What time's
p.m.
early? Oh
10
wow.
p. No, proper early. 10 p.m. I woke up at 2 in the morning thinking it was time because I usually get 5, 6 hours sleep. Woke up at 3. I woke up, but 10 p.m. I got a good 8 or 9 hours sleep, which I
That's
haven't had for a long
unusual
time.
for you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's Kiwami.
Kiwami's. Yeah,
We
it's
had,
at
I
point
think it was
five.
Angel in our Discord who called this at point 2 yesterday.
Yeah, somebody said something about it. Yep.
Yeah, it's looking very healthy. Again, we're seeing the anime style art. Um, they have not revealed yet. Interesting to know when reveal is. Remember, always just one day before reveal, get out and get back in after reveal. The chances of getting a rare are so low. It's always my advice. But yeah, 2,000 ETH traded in this market in 5 days is incredible. I don't know anything about the project.
No,
Well
I don't
done,
really.
Shanana. Well done. Shanana's doing well.
She
Shanana's in our
is. She
Discord
is.
often. She's telling us what she's buying and selling. She's making great calls. Good for you. Well done. Sell the pump.
Taking that
That's the
cold hard cash. Take it and run. Take it and run.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, it
Um,
was Shanana calling it last night in the Discord.
oh, was
He
it?
called it at point 2, yeah.
Amazing. I must start listening to Shanana from now.
Good calls, really good
It
calls.
was a really, and it wasn't the first one. There was another good one the day before as well. What else have we got here? Yeah, my background. I'm super happy with it. Super happy. Bianca helped me on the weekend. She said, "What about this
Awesome.
jukebox?" I'm like,
Yeah, that's a
"Okay."
great idea.
Yeah,
Why
and I don't know if
not?
you can see, but it's got like lots of stuff going on inside there, 3D
All the
lights, and
lights and yeah, what's on top of it? Is there something on
it's a
top of it?
skull. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
What's cool about that, it plays CDs, but it also plays your phone. It's got Bluetooth, so you can
Oh,
also
nice.
connect your phone to it, and yeah, it's got good sound as well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I put my caricature up from when I was in New York on Times Square.
Oh,
Some
cool.
guy, I should I American accent. It's Tuesday. Let's do a picture.
That sounded Italian. That
He
sounded
might have been a bit
Italian.
Italian. So anyway, it's like, how much is it? $20. All right. And then I had to sit there for like 20 minutes. But I've had it. I've had it ever since. That's a picture of me. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's going a bit yellow over the last 20 years since I was there. So I thought before it disappears, because it's pencil, before it disappears completely, may as well get some use out of it. But thank you, man. Yeah, on Friday, if any of you want to see what this was like before, on Friday's show, Freestyle Friday, we just talk NFTs, sort of like we're doing now. And I knew that I had to sort out behind me here to change it. We asked the audience, and we got like a certain amount of likes that we
Yeah.
said, okay. And then I got off the chair and we started fighting, trying to move the furniture, got that bookcase out. It's always the wrong
And I
side.
was sitting here watching you sweat.
Yeah, but we found some cool stuff. So if you guys want to have a bit of a laugh, it was Friday's Freestyle Friday, this last Friday. Go to 70 minutes in or around there, and you'll get to see me pushing furniture around and what it looked like before. Um, Anything else, Morland, on the comments?
Um, I don't really see any more questions or
I saw
anything.
something here, Dickinson.
Yeah, the doodles.
So, interestingly enough, about that, I've gone on and there's only a couple there listed, but all of them seem to be 1% rarity. All of them. Like
Hmm.
even the ones selling at 13, 14, like by entry price. So I don't really understand how it works. I don't think it's as rare as I thought.
As you
I've
thought.
loaded from 29.69 courtesy of Morland to 27.69 to now 25.69, and I'm not lowering it further. I bought it to hold on long term.
Yeah.
Um, if I get a decent offer at 25, whatever, 24, maybe I'll accept. Anything less than that, I'm happy to hold. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem that rare. It seems everyone's got a rare aircraft,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because I was like really excited when I saw it.
Yeah. The rarities that are a little bit confusing on those.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. So, look, if you haven't already, join our Discord. If you're watching on Twitch or Facebook or anywhere else we stream to, Twitter, we're all streaming on their things. It doesn't say YouTube. Come to our YouTube channel, just type the NFT Show Daily, and you'll see all in the About Us. You've got links to our Twitters, you've got links to our Discord. Come into our Discord. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, then you'll get notifications every time that we go live. And again, thank you for taking your precious time to join us looking at some exciting new projects. And we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
We'll see you later, guys. Peace.
Thanks, guys. Ciao.